The new and the latest update in Rise of Kingdoms apparently lets you sell your resources for gems in the trading post. So stick around as I'll be talking to you about everything that I've found out so far about this Oasis Bazaar feature of the game. But first, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Musu Gaming here, and today, as I logged into today's update, you guys can see that there is a new button here in the trading post. And if you click on it, you can actually buy your resources apparently with those shell coins. Let's see if you actually go ahead and I want to buy 10 million 10 million corn, then I need to actually buy the clamics, and those are the resources that you can actually use for you to buy yourself city skin, transmorg, or transmutation, whatever you'd like to call it. Transmog things. And apparently there's more uses of these for that. And when I actually go, but this is actually not the exciting part of this feature though. If you go to the sell feature, this is the exciting part. You can actually now sell your resources for gems, apparently. Now, there is a limit. There is a weekly limit of, I think, 5 per each resource that you can sell. And then I think 3 for the gold, but there is a pricing difference. You guys can see that for 10 million food, wood, and stone, you can sell each of those 5 times per week for 50 gems each. And then for gold, you can sell 30 million gems per week. There's 3 limits, and you can earn yourself up to 300 gems. And I thought if I actually put these up here, no one's gonna buy. But apparently, someone wanted to actually buy the corn and gold. And I'm assuming I haven't done the math yet, so don't quote me on this. I'm assuming buying resources from this and using using those Clamix coins could potentially be cheaper, question mark, than people who are actually buying those resources from people online. So for reference, for those of you who are not familiar with resource sellers, there is a lot of people who are in Rise of Kingdoms that actually do sell resources at a discounted price than whatever you actually can get from the Rise of Kingdoms official kind of cash shop, right? I think the resource bundles here is actually where you can get the resources for the cheapest, I believe, at the $100 bundle. But it's just really, really expensive if you actually buy it from there. So I think what Rise of Kingdoms has done is like, okay, well, if you want to buy resources, you can actually buy using the Clemix. Let's say if I want to buy 100 million gold, all I need to do is pay 800 Clemix. And then for me to get 800 Clemix, you just need to spend, what, $5? $4-ish if you actually convert the pricing to, like, the US dollar to whatever Clemix that we're using. And actually $2 if you think about the first purchase value. So if you are indeed looking for resources, and if you are looking for a kind of reasonable trade ratio, you actually now have an option for you to actually get those from using the currency that Rise of Kingdoms has provided to you. Does sell like in the shop instead of going to independent resource sellers and all that stuff. So that's very interesting concept in my opinion. And I think the pricing is probably about the same. Let's see, if you want to buy 250 million of gold, you need like $10 basically, right? Yeah, isn't that basically the same or maybe cheaper than whatever like people actually sell off market? So yeah, that's very interesting. And I think Rise of Kingdoms is like realizing the fact that, okay, there's people who are selling resources and we're not benefiting, we're not making any money from this. So why not we let other people trade, quote unquote, trade resources while we actually compensate them cheaply with gems, while also at the same time we make money, question mark is I think where the developers of Rise of the Kingdom's head is, to be honest with you. But interesting concept. And for me, who actually did have a little bit of excess resources, you could actually sell those, by putting them up here in the market. And as you guys can see, they are buying. People are buying these. Now, there is a limit to how much you can sell per each week. But yeah, you can basically earn up to 1,000 gems, I think. 1,000? Wait, hold on. 1,050 gems per week by actually selling your resources. 50 million of each corn, wood, and stone, as well as 30 million gold. Again, very interesting concept. For the first purchase, I think they're going to be a great value in terms of the value that you can get. In terms of the idea behind it is kind of weird because we're basically letting Lilith earn money, potentially, instead of the resource sellers. But I think this could potentially, lower the prices of the independent resource sellers that actually sells resources through PayPal and whatever. We all know that this is happening in the background, right? And those prices might actually go down even further than whatever they are right now, to kind of compete against the official Rise of Kingdoms. And it is safer. It is like if you buy through here, there's no way that you're gonna be able to get scammed or anything like that here. So it is safer, a lot safer for you to actually use this feature. So I don't know. I think the concept and the idea, like outcome, is okay. The concept is kind of shady. We're basically letting Lilith make more money, so it is what it is. But I think this is a good way, just to be frank with you, like for all the main accounts to be able to earn extra gems, 1,050 gems every week, which is good. And also for some farms, if you actually have a lot of different farms that you couldn't really, make progressions on, just because of the fact that you don't have a lot of speed ups and all that, and you really don't have gems on your farm accounts. There you go. Each week you can get and earn up to 1,050 gems per week by selling your resources that you farm on your farms. So again, interesting concept. I don't know how I feel about it. And I just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware that you can actually, earn gems through selling your resources, excess resources, that is, on here. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this concept? Please let me know in the comment down below. And again, very interesting concept, I would say, that was brought up by Lilith to, I think, designed to eliminate independent resource sellers, as well as some scams that would be associated with them. So I hope you guys actually found this useful, and please let me know what you guys think about this feature, because I don't know how I feel about this. I feel good and bad at the same time. I think this is a good, eventually, result driven wise, I think this is going towards the goodness of the game eventually, because I think it would eliminate the fraud and everything else. But it is kind of weird that we're actually paying money to Rise of Kingdoms to actually get these too. So we'll see. But I think design wise, this is very smart. Ethical wise, I'm not too sure, but design wise, I think this is very smart. But what do you guys think? Please let me know what you guys think about this new feature from the comment down below. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. All right, peace.